Commit to truth. Commit
It's a beautiful day, a beautiful year, a beautiful week. Of course, it's bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. I wish you all a happy new year. All the way from Flip TV, all the way from the Newsstand, Lagos, Nigeria. Specifically, Ogba, we are saying Happy New Year. May we all have a fruitful one. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Michael Adekunle once again, of course, the anchor of Bystanders at News 10. Now, quickly to the comment section, let me acknowledge the presence of my viewers across the globe. I'm talking about the esteemed viewers. If you are joining us for the first time in this year, 2024, I'm Michael Adekunle, the anchor of Bystanders at News 10. Under the comment section, I have Udeze Chima saying, good morning to me and all the crew. Good morning, Udeze Chima. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Olatunji Professor. Happy New Year to you. Johnny. Good morning and Happy New Year to everyone. We're also saying from the news stand, Happy New Year to Johnny. Adi Abe is saying Happy New Year. We're saying Happy New Year to you. Please keep your comments coming. Today is another day, a beautiful week, a beautiful year at the newsstand, and we really wish ourselves a prosperous year. We wish Nigeria a prosperous one. We wish everyone living in the country a prosperous new year. It's the 2nd of January 2024, and we are right here at the newsstand to dig it out, to dissect issues once more. Happy New Year, Rafael. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Happy New Year, Okokondem. Happy New Year, everyone. All right. All right. Sorry. Okay, let me quickly read out. Read out the headlines for the viewers across the globe. Hope you enjoyed your New Year. You enjoyed the celebration, right?
Much.
All right. So, to the major headline on the front page of the Nation was the Nation saying this morning. Very crucial one here. Perform on budget or get sacked. That's what the president has said. Yeah, it's a warning by the president of the country, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Perform on budget or get sacked. A New Year warning to his ministers and aides. President Tinubu warning his ministers and aides. Perform on budget or get sacked. That's what Tinubu has said. Yeah, PDP, Labour Party in battle over opposition role. Labour Party lacks basis to claim top spots. That's what we have here. PDP, Labour Party in battle over opposition role. You can see this on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. Moving down to the pictures we have here, we can see some persons with the First Lady of the country, Oluremi Tinubu, Senator Tinubu, that's the First Lady of the country. Moving down to what is written there. Lucky child for the year, lucky child from left, wife of the Vice President, Ajia Nana Shetima, that's the wife of the Vice President of the country, Ajia Nana Shetima. First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, carrying baby of the year, Boluwatife Johnson, born 12:03 a.m. 12:03 a.m. That's the baby of the year, Boluwatife Johnson. That's a lucky child. At the National Hospital Abuja yesterday, with them at hospital officials, hospital officials. You can see this on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Now let's quickly move down to other stories on this same paper. Why my detractors are unrelenting. That's what the River State governor is saying. Fubara. Why my detractors are unrelenting, says Fubara. Governors, clerics raise hope in New Year messages. Governors, clerics raise hope in New Year messages. First Lady visits Zach Oji. Of course, the Nollywood actor, I'm talking about veteran actor Zach Oji, slumped. That's happened in Abuja. Yeah, slumped, and currently is in the hospital receiving treatment. Let's move down to another one here on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The major headline it reads: provide monthly performance reports. Tinubu directs MDAs as he signs 28.7 trillion naira 2024 budget into law. Provide monthly performance reports. The president directs MDAs as he signs 28.7 trillion naira 2024 budget into law. Moving on to the rider, we jacked up original estimates to take care of needs of Nigeria, says Senate President. Dangote refinery receives fourth 1 million barrels of crude, says fifth on the way. Dangote refinery received fourth 1 million barrels of crude, says fifth on the way. We expect a drastic decision concerning the Dangote refinery. Honestly, Nigerians are seriously awaiting a good move concerning that. Why I was happy when Tinubu increased petrol pump price, says the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari. Why he was happy when Tinubu increased pump price. That's what the president, the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, is saying here. I think Buhari thought one of the reasons he said he was happy is because he thought the removal of subsidy and the increase in fuel pump price will stop people from visiting him in his home or in his state, Katsina. He said people come to his house to pay him visits every day. And the removal of subsidy by the president of the country, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he thought he could stop Nigerians from paying him visits in his hometown, Daura. I am the winner, Fubara says opponents failed. I am the winner. The governor of Rivers State says opponents failed. Earthquake strikes Japan. Residents flee coastal areas. And the last paper I'll be reading to the viewers across the globe. The Vanguard newspaper. What's the Vanguard saying? The major headline: Plateau attacks. Groups slam Chief of Army Staff on why Nigerians can't bear arms. Groups slam Chief of Army Staff on why Nigerians can't bear arms. And the other stories on the front page of this same paper, on page 11, we have Nigeria too important to be left in hands of transactional politicians. That's what the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election is saying, talking about Peter Obi. Nigeria too important to be left in hands of transactional politicians. And the last story, I'll be reading, of course, there are diverse stories on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, but I don't want to take much of our time. 2024, APC mom as PDP LP dismissed Tinubu's address as Olo. All right, we have our reviewers here to dissect issues with me. It's Bystanders at News 10, the first edition of Bystanders in the year 2024. You're welcome, Lee.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How are you doing?
Very well, compliments.
All right, compliment of the season to
Yes,
you.
sir.
For them, compliment of the season to you. How are you doing as well? You can come here. Come over. Let's say happy
Yes,
New Year
yes,
to you.
yes, our pastor.
All right. Good
Our
morning
pastor,
to you.
our pastor,
How
our
you doing?
pastor.
I'm too fine.
All right.
I'm too fine. Only be to God.
Good to
But
see you.
I don't think your prayer can actually move a keke, because you have been praying for years now, and even a mountain has not been moved.
My own is to pray. It's left for God to answer.
Okay.
I cannot force God to answer.
All right.
So it's to pray and it is led for
All right.
Almighty God to answer. That's what Okukundem has said this
All
morning.
right.
At News 10.
Interesting.
All right, Lee, what are your expectations from the president? This is a new year. We've been anticipating. This is the first edition of Bystanders at News 10.
Yes.
What are your expectations from the president of the country, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Well, my expectations are very large, and they are much. And like I've said, I am going to cause the president, I'm going to swear for the president to succeed. Because, as it were, his first speech for the year 2024 is uninspiring, is unintelligent, is uncompassionate, and there's nothing to be excited about. I expect more from the president of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Year 2024 is a year that is going to be assessed, true and true. And it is time, and it is enough for us to stop having president that will address this country on that seat. All right? We expect him to address us on his 2 feet. We will see that he is ready to roll his sleeves and get into action. Yes, he has budgeted a lot of money. How are this money going to be expended? I'm going to commend the fact that in that budget, we have about, I think, 50 to 60% for capital expenditure, if I'm not mistaken. But what I'm trying to say is capital expenditure has the more, allocation, followed by recurring expenditure. Now, how will this money be used judiciously is what we are after. So the expectations are so high. Before May, we expect the insecurity in Plateau, and every other state to have reduced by at least 80%. If that doesn't happen, there is no fit to go for a second term.
He has also said that there is no room for poor performance. That's what the president said. He warned his ministers, his aides, to make sure that the budget is implemented judiciously, just like you said. Do you think it's in the right direction?
Well, those words are sweet to the ears, but to me, until I see him actually sacking one person, then I will understand that this is not just lip service.
Don't forget you called for the sack of the NSA last year.
I have been calling for the sack of the NSA. And on Friday, the National Assembly held this emergency meeting to push the bill of the appropriation, and also Adams Oshiomhole. I've always said that we have a representation in the National Assembly, but the Nigerians are not seeing it. They do not appreciate Adams Oshiomhole. Adams Oshiomhole is a man who is never scared, despite the fact that he belongs to the camp of the APC. He is never scared to speak truth to the power, until when Nigerians understand that you cannot hijack a ship until you are inside the ship. Adams Oshiomhole is ready to sabotage APC if they fail, but the people must be ready to show the support. What the Nigerians are doing is, no, we will not support Adams. After all, it's part of them. No, it doesn't work like that. Adams Oshiomhole seems to be a man who keeps to conscientize National Assembly. It was Adams Oshiomhole that came outside to leak that all National Assembly, they are carrying the TVs, they are carrying the furnitures. That why should they do that? You know what happened? National Assembly, they sanctioned as Adams Oshiomhole. What did Nigerians do? Nigeria did not go out, they did not even say one word. So Adams Oshiomhole is the representation that we have in our National Assembly, and I am so proud. But until we see that, until we support him, okay, because our National Assembly, they need to be radicalized. They need to be radicalized because as it stands today, they are too comfortable. The National Assembly are the ones that are representing you and I. And until they are radicalized, as a matter of fact, I am so disappointed in the Labour Party members, because they are not even as radical as Adams Oshiomhole. If you go and look at the history of the 10th Assembly, the person that they are scared of saying a word in that National Assembly today is Adams Oshiomhole. And Adams Oshiomhole belongs to APC. So my expectations are clear, okay? And I think that's what I have to say.
All right, and on insecurity, let's quickly move down to what the Francis Pope said. I'm talking about Pope Francis. He has prayed for an end to horror in Nigeria.
I think Pope Francis needs to be cursed.
Cursed?
Yes.
Praying for Nigeria.
I think Pope Francis. I think Pope Francis has gone mad. Just 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, he said lesbianism or homosexuality should be blessed. Pope Francis will rot in hell with this deceit. Why didn't he tell Israel to pray? Pope Francis is telling Nigerians to pray when we are being killed. In fact, may devil punish him.
He's praying for
we don't need his heel rotten prayers. From that is heel, rotten mouth. A cocksucking priest. Listen, Pope Francis' words are not tenable and not acceptable to Nigerian Christians. Enough of that deceit. And again, we must come back home to our charlatans called general overseers. I started this campaign since December, that they keep deceiving our gullible, Nigerians. People like Okoko them are being deceived. They would rather drop their weapons to fight and pick up the Bible. I am sorry, what will happen is you're just going to get killed. The pastors that we have in Nigeria, until they begin to stand and speak truth to power. But I'm not surprised. Their biggest sponsors are the government. The president gives them a lot of money. The governors, they contribute a lot of money. This is why they see that. Let me tell you, it is a shame that as of December 31st, we did not have one single technological exhibition as a country. And yet people will tell me that Nigerians are intelligent. We did not have one single science and technology exhibition. Not one single one, not one single one that people went there to celebrate that we have done something. No. But can you count the number of churches that exhibited? Can you count the number of churches that launched December 31st? So, I mean, this year 2024, I go cost the president, I go cost the pastors. If you do not conscientize people that Nigeria can no longer continue like this.
I think some of your antagonists will be happy with this latest statement by you. Of course, they've seen you as a very great, good supporter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I support Asiwaju objectively.
But this time around, you are
I support. No, listen. I am not against him, okay. Mind you. When a father beats his child, he doesn't hate that child. No. He's only trying to ensure that he secures a better future.
No, you started it before the end of the year. Don't forget.
So to me, even the guy
government to deliver on his promises
and
on the Port Harcourt refinery.
Yes, yeah. I did.
You criticized it.
Yes, I did.
I said you are somehow going against the government now.
Listen,
because of the failure.
No, I don't want you to put it like that. That's not the interpretation.
Okay.
I am objectively criticizing. Criticization doesn't mean I hate him.
No, I'm not saying you are.
Yeah. No. I need to clarify for people like Udeze Chima and King Joe and the likes. They need to see that I will criticize this, and I'm not scared, and I will not take any prisoner if you underperform. Because I, as a person, I am not a mediocre. We understand that you need a period of time to understand what is on ground. But New Rubadu has failed us. Let me tell you, New Rubadu his face should be all over our national TVs, even than the president. People should be asking a question now. If New Rubadu was actually effective, people should be thinking that New Rubadu is the president. Because ordinarily, New Rubadu should be coming out on a daily basis, asking the service chief of staff, what is happening? Bauchi is where these terrorists come to attack them in Plateau. And they use their leg. They go work out 2 weeks, enter Plateau, kill. Then work out 2 weeks, go back. So you mean within these 2 weeks, these guys cannot be apprehended? And Nuhu Rubadu is silent about it. So it simply means that Nuhu Rubadu, as a Fulani man, or whatever he is, as a Kanuri, because Bauchi is in Northeast, that means probably he's complicit. And Asiwaju, until he's told that his first thing that he has to solve is security. Everything will sit on a secured nation. Our sovereignty is being threatened. If I am in Plateau today, I will not call myself a Nigerian anymore. I will not. Because I cannot be in my own community. My state governor has failed me totally. Now, let me tell you, the most important person in your life is even is government.
Have you seen the reason why the Igbos are agitating for freedom?
The Igbos are. Let me tell you. No, don't. You don't.
The country is not secure.
Don't let me dive into that conversation.
No, I'm just saying it's one of the reasons.
Because when I dive into that, they really do not like to listen to the truth, and they are going to hate me.
Okay, let's move.
So they are going to hate me. So I don't want to dive into that.
All right,
okay?
All right.
Because the Igbos are all about cutting the head. No, that doesn't work like that. So I'm not. They have an headache, but they believe that they have to cut the head. So this is why I'm always against their own agitation.
All right,
okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year to you.
All
right. What are your expectations for this year?
Yes,
and as regards the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay. It is something that
we have a renewed hope.
Yes. The new hope can come when we listen and take correction. God always sends message to the people, but the people deny the message of God and they take the message of man. You know what I mean? God that make the world always send message to human. The human being deny the message and take message of man, and message of man cannot help them. So this year, what I'm going to say is that we should return back to our origin. Who make us? Who make us exist? Who make the world? Since I've been using the power of mankind and to pray and we cannot succeed, let us start to listen from God. The Bible said that...
Are we not religious enough?
Never. We are all fake.
In this country?
It's all fake.
We have Muslims, we have Christians.
All are fake.
All kinds of religion in Nigeria.
All are fake. If you go to Saudi Arabia, not the Muslim that they practice there, that is fake. That's original Muslim there.
Is religion our problem?
I'm coming.
Okay.
You talk about Muslim, that's why I answer you like that.
Okay.
If you go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Libya, it is not the Muslim that practice there is practicing Nigeria. That man, Nigerian own is fake. Their own is what? Their own is original. You need to understand I want to bring you evidence to prove to them that they are fake. Let you know the evidence now. If you go to what to America and Europe, the Christian they practice and not the Christian they practice in Nigeria. That means our own is fake. That's evident. I take proof. And they are the one that bring these Muslim come and Christian come. The white people. Is that me? Muhammad was a white man. Jesus Christ was a white man. Now them bring religion come. And yet their practicality is different from our own. That means we are not getting them right. We are still practicing fake and stupidity. Does that mean? In Europe, somebody carry flower to the grave of their ancestors to pay homage to what? To their ancestors by flower. Which the Bible says, give Caesar the things of Caesar. Our own here, we are pouring drink for crown for our ancestors. When we pour drink, we talk some stupid talk and do them silly dirty and useless. That become idol. And God say in Christian law, we should come out from idol. Idol is nothing for us.
Can we have a renewed hope?
Now this is a renewed hope. A renewed hope in 2024. Don't pour drink for idol. Don't play your idol with evil again. Transform the idol to light, because idol is against God. There's no blessing of a land to a land by idol. No blessing of a land to any idol. God said, for idol is abomination to him. Do not worship idol again. Turn back to God now. Whatever be your ancestors, turn them to Christianity. Let them be light, so that we can be able to free. That's my message to the new year. And more message I give. Let nobody believe that Tinubu will save the nation. Don't believe it. Dangote is looking for the crude to define for Dangote refinery. Nigeria no have crude to give him. They say they assign all crude to agency of what oil to go and define overseas. So and they call Nigeria a refinery, Dangote refinery. Change the name to Nigerian refinery so that God can, the cost of the land can pay for you. If you name it after your name, it cannot be paid for. Name that name, that Nigerian, that refinery to Nigerian refinery. Forget about the name. Begin to chop from what? Chop from when you start. Chop from what they call it, dividend. Chop from dividend of your refinery.
The name.
Change the name is the problem. Yes, the name is the problem. You cannot call Dangote. I'm coming. That may I explain to you. You cannot call Dangote refinery when Nigerian refinery is not working.
It's a private.
Being a private refinery,
private business.
Dangote is a Nigerian citizen. You as the citizen of Nigeria must make Nigerian refinery to work before you build your own. It's a mystery.
So if you have your refinery, you name it Nigerian refinery.
I must make sure Nigerian refinery that I come from work before I build my own.
You don't understand.
You don't understand what I'm saying? Because it's mystery talk. It's a mystery talk. You can't understand it. As far as I'm a citizen of this country, I'm coming. As far as I come from this country, it must be my effort deeper to make sure Nigerian refinery is working.
You are a fashion designer.
I'm coming. You don't get my point.
You don't understand my point. Why didn't you name your company Nigeria Fashion Design? Nigeria Fashion Design.
My label carry made in Nigeria.
Made in Nigeria.
I'm coming. Made in Nigeria.
Is Dangote not in Nigeria?
It's a Dangote refinery.
In Nigeria, yeah, not
in Nigeria. Dangote refinery is own refinery inside Nigerian country. Now, the Nigerian refinery is done for so many years. Dangote should power Nigerian refinery to work, then so that the ancestors could make him own work. But they will see.
What ancestors are you talking about?
You don't know that Nigeria have ancestors.
I don't know.
I want you to understand now. It's a mystery. Nobody can understand me here.
Explain the mystery to us.
That is the mystery. Nigerian have ancestors, and ancestors of our land know who's destroyed Nigerian refinery. You know the people that destroy it. You know the people behind destroying. If they know the people that destroy Nigerian refinery, and you want to come and build that new refinery and call it your name, and in the land of people that destroy Nigerian refinery, you cannot succeed. The ancestors will fight you to dust. That refinery cannot work. Bet me. I tell people that when they open, they go work. They think that the stupid man. You go work today, no work. I'm a mystery man. I'm a science. I'm archaeology. Anything I tell you, I took the mind of the gods.
Not God.
I took the mind of the gods.
Not the Almighty God again. He's now God.
Both the mind of the Almighty God and the mind of the gods. Now they talk. I'm a prophet. Dangote refinery will not work. No, Yoruba people destroy Nigerian refinery. It can never work.
This is a new year.
Listen to a new year. I tell you.
This is a new year.
Yeah, I tell you. If you like, take the truth. If you don't like, take it. Take the truth. Don't like it. Dangote refinery will not work. God, Yoruba destroy Nigerian refinery and kill our fuel to brought to refine. That refinery can never work except to work here in Nigeria. It's against the gods. It's against the gods of the land. If you want to delete it, but it's against the God of the land. You hear me? So that's what you need to understand.
Okay.
I will stop him down. He can never work ever, except Nigerian refineries work well before that refinery work. The people that destroy Nigerian refinery and come and build a Dangote refinery are the Yorubas who put Nigerian Nigerian in bondage. You need to understand what is going on. So we must work on it to change our nation, be speaking truth. And truth, they don't set us free.
All right, what of the president? What advice do you have for him?
Advice to Mr. President is that they resign. Tinubu should resign. He cannot make it.
He should resign this year.
He should resign this year. He cannot make it. It's not about... see, Tinubu is not about saying that continue when you cannot.
I think we have a caller on the line.
Call.
Okay, I don't continue. I just wanted to round up before I pick the call.
Okay, so Tinubu should resign. You cannot make it. That's my take to Tinubu.
Okay.
But resign, we cannot make it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Like I said, good morning, Ola.
Good morning to you. How you doing? Yes, same to you. First time caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Oh, okay.
You can speak louder, please.
Okay, I'm right on my speaker. I have a different opinion, though. Even though I did not listen what all the people said is different. I have a question. This is 2024, and you are a journalist, right? Who know the chairman of the local? I'm asking because they are complaining about the leadership, right? Do Nigeria? Oh, can you hear me?
I think this is not clear. It's not clear enough.
Yeah, I can hear you. So my question, I said,
sorry, we can't hear you well, sir. You can call us back. Yeah, it's not clear enough. Yeah, you can call us back, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Okokondem, good morning to you. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Okokondem. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mike. I'm too fine.
How are you doing?
I'm too fine.
All right.
God bless you
Okay.
for allowing me to talk.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name,
Please,
God.
Okokondem.
Shorten the prayer.
Hello, please. It's not a prayer platform. What I want us to do is to always come here, analyze what we want to analyze, and inform the people. Some persons are complaining that it's not a prayer section or a prayer program. Please, you can make it brief. Some don't like the long prayers.
Yeah.
Now I told you this in private.
Yeah. Now I'm going to make it short.
Please.
But somebody to tell
Just for today, please.
For today?
Yes, please.
Only for today?
Make it brief, very brief.
Okay, Father, I thank thee and magnify your name for making me to be alive. I thank you on behalf of all our fans all over the world. I thank you on behalf of the people that are struggling for their independence. I thank you for keeping us from January. Last year, we entered January this year, 2024. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. Father, I thank thee, I worship you, and magnify your name. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I am Mr. Paradeni Okokondem. In this Republic of Biafra, led by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Arewa. Long live Republic of Oduduwa. Long live Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Simon Ekpa. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
All right, thank you so much, Okokondem. Of course, I just want you to know that sometimes we get feedback from people. And we have Christians, we have Muslims, traditionalists, different people watching the program. You understand? So we just need to balance.
Yes,
and as a journalist, as the anchor of the program, I need to make sure everything.
It's only atheists do not believe in God. Every religion you belong to, you believe in your own God. Everyone that has a God to believe. But it's only atheists don't believe in anything like Creator. But every religion believes in Creator, and I'm calling the Creator. So let it.
All right. Let's quickly move down to what we have today. We're talking about the expectations of Nigerians as regards this 2024. Of course, the bill has been passed, and we expect the ministers, the aides of the president, to implement the budget, 2024 budget, judiciously. This is renewed hope, the agenda the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, brought, and we expect it to be visible to the Nigerians. Let us have a tangible regime. Let us point out what this regime, is doing. We want something that Nigerians can say, oh, the president tried in this administration tried in that. Now, what are your expectations as regards this 2024 on Tinubu's administration?
In this 2024, I don't expect anything tangible or good from Tinubu administration. I don't expect anything. Tinubu is not an angel. How much more to be God? You cannot expect good thing from a house that the foundation is corrupt. You cannot expect good things from a house that is leaking. But if any good thing happen, that is by the grace of God. If anything good happen in Nigeria in this 2024, that's by the miracle and mercy of God Almighty, not that Tinubu make it. Because Tinubu entered the office with corruption. How do you think that corruption will yield good things? Bible, I think Bible in a book of Matthew chapter 19, I think so. Bible said, by their fruit we shall know them. That a good fruit cannot bear a good tree, but by the fruit of the tree we shall know the tree. A good tree cannot bear a corrupt fruit, and a corrupt tree cannot bear a good fruit. Check what happened in the result of the election. Check what happened. He bought INEC, bought judiciary, bought army, bought police, bought everybody. It's only the masses who vote that he wasn't able to buy. He bought them. Now, how do you think that Tinubu property, Nigeria become Tinubu property now because he bought Nigeria with money? How can you expect Tinubu not to handle his property as it pleases him? The way it pleases Tinubu is why he will handle Nigeria. Unless there's anything that made him to step down. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, look at how he borrowed money. How many months now we have ruled? It's not up to a year he have ruled. It will make this coming May, we make him a year. But look at the money he have borrowed. He have borrowed more than his predecessor. If you bring the percentage of what he borrowed, if you share the borrow his predecessor, Buhari APC regime borrowed, and compare the one he borrowed, if you share them, you will know that the portion that Tinubu occupy now, Tinubu regime under APC occupy now, if you calculate it, you know that he have borrowed more than, in ratio, he have borrowed more than what Buhari have borrowed. Is it borrowing that we expect good thing? Is it the allocation is given to House, both Rep and the Senate? Is it where we are going to have a very good implementation of budget? The money, they will borrow the money, they will read the budget and share it to themselves. Allowance of this, allowance of that, increment of salary, increment of sickness, going abroad, treating themselves, and we masses are dying here in Nigeria. Where will Tinubu start to implement the budget of this year? Is it infrastructure? Is it in education? Is it in defense? Is it in protecting the life and properties? Is it in health education, healthcare sector? Where will Tinubu start to give us the true implementation of budget this year? Every budget Nigeria read, starting from 2016, starting from 2015, every budget Nigeria read end up in high sea, in the deep sea of the ocean. That's where it end up. So I don't think that Tinubu will perform any miracle this year. But let us start our bets. In Babangida regime, Babangida introduced second tier. And all the whole Nigeria cry. Tears not nearly flesh in our eyes. We managed to survive. Now, Tinubu is not introducing second tier. But what is introducing? Everlasting permanent tiers is what they're trying to introduce. Let Nigeria attack their beds so strong to endure hunger, to endure hardship. Let Nigeria buy handkerchief to wipe away tears in their eyes, because Nigeria will cry and cry more. I don't see anything good coming from Tinubu's regime.
His ministers that there's no room for poor performance. Let's see how it goes.
But is he performing well? If he's performing well, the Kaduna bombing killing the masses here could have stopped. If he's performing well, just killing on December 25th could have stopped. If he's performing well, by now, those people that carry out that just killing could have been fetched out. By now, how many days now? They could have fetched out. If he's performing well, he could have released Nnamdi Kanu. He could not have joined the case. If he's performing well, you could have told judiciary, don't revise the case that have already, Supreme Court, don't revise the case that have already passed. If he's performing well, there could have been settlement in the East now. You could call Nigerian army to stop seize. You could call Uzodinma to caution. Since he entered, stop using the Bubak killing your people. You can caution Uzodinma. If he can perform well, himself telling minister to perform well, you could have fixed light now. By now, it's under him. He's the executive president. He can order any sector. Do this immediately, they do it. If we perform well, there'll be no scarcity of naira in circulation now.
Don't you think governance is a gradual process?
Governance is good. That's what his predecessor told us. Governance is a gradual process. If Tinubu know that governance is a gradual process, or he know, or he feel it should be a gradual process, he could not have used his medium, TVC, to destroy good luck Jonathan. If he know that governance is process, you could not have deceived Nigerians to go against good luck Jonathan. Now you want it to be gradual process. You don't want to be fire by fire, because it's by fire by force, because now it's your own turn. Look, when you throw ball on the wall or son on the wall, from ball, if you throw ball on the wall, it will come back to you, not to another person. If you throw back ball on the wall, it will come back to you. What he threw to Jonathan is coming back to him. So we expect him to do it by fire by force.
By fire.
By force, that's what that you expect him to do.
Any hope for us this year?
I have told you the hope of this year. People should take their bets. Strong.
More hardship? Is that what you're saying?
More hardship. Strong. What is the value of naira and dollar now? You want to borrow again to finance, then the naira will come down more. Value will dollars will climb up more. You understand what I'm saying? Forget about this one. Pope is saying, I pray for God for killing to stop. Killing will continue in Nigeria. Pope Francis telling Christians to pray for killing to stop. Since he entered as a pope, how many times have we prayed for Nigeria? Now we pray for Nigeria. Which God is saying we should pray to? Is it the God that he kicked against the will of God?
What will of God?
Man-to-man marriage, gay marriage, it's an abomination.
It's not the will of God.
It's not the will of God, because that what made God to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. What is gay or LBQ2 or whatever they call it? Bible call it sodomites. That's the real name, sodomites. It's a sodomite that the most sin that Sodom and Gomorrah committed, that made God to wipe them off. And tell Sodom and Gomorrah, show us example how the end of those sodomites, lesbian and gays will be. Then Pope come and say we should bless them, we should embrace them, we should give them our sons to marry our sons, our daughter to marry our daughter. If gay was what was practicing in this world, will the Pope become a human being? If his father did not marry his mother, Or his mother did not marry his father. His mother married her fellow woman, and his father married his fellow man. Will Pope Francis be? Will he come out as a woman being? But now he's telling us we should embrace this thing and telling us to call God again. Which God that we are going to call? Which God will answer us when we are going against the will of God? Eh? So if Pope Francis want prayer to stop killing, he should pray first for the Biafrans are killing since 1967, since 1966, July 1966, they took up arms in the north, killing Biafrans up to today. Pope have called for that one to bring it to an end. Okay, he called the killing in the north just to stop. Why can't he call the killing in the east to stop? You see the hypocrites. If you come to Nigeria, if you come to the whole Nigeria, east is where you have Catholic members more than any other place in Nigeria. Why can't you call that? Why can't you call? Release Nnamdi Kanu. Is he not aware that Nnamdi Kanu have been apprehended, kidnapped? Why can't you call to release Nnamdi Kanu? Why can't you call to listen to the agitators? Why can't you call for restoration of Biafra? He's only calling for one section. See the hypocrites of so-called Christians all over the world. Okay, you can see it. Although I cannot say that Pope is a Christian. He's not a Christian. He's a man of the world. He's a Pope of the world, not Pope of God.
All right, thank you so much, Okokundem. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. I am Mr. Paradeni Okokundem in this Republic of Biafra. Live by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Omo Biafra, Onar Hapanora, Onyendu Babu Nation Chembenile, Samuel Ekar Hapanora, I mean Nnamdi Kanu Ragemegi, Naha Jesus Christ. Omo Biafra, Kemesiano, Mbosin Takachono Orange, Naha Jesus, Amen.
All right, happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Mr. Michael Adekunle.
How are you doing, Matthew Oluku?
I'm fine by the grace of the living God.
Okay, welcome again on the show.
Yes.
Why Sanders at least 10, the first edition in the year 2024. All right, there's a new style in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as he has ordered his ministers, cabinet, to provide monthly performance reports, especially on the 28.7 trillion naira budget for the year, and has also warned them, also told them to shape up or ship out, that if they are not ready to perform, let them ship out.
Let me give him benefit of doubt, but ordinarily, looking at the way and manner that budget was scrutinized and passed, I think they shut Nigerians out because they didn't carry Nigerians along. All we used to hear at the level of budget defense.
Is it the Jacob?
No, not the Jacob.
Okay.
We used to hear budget defense. Ministries, agencies, ministers will come out of agencies, parastatals will come to defend their proposal. I'm aware that the chairman, this is the chairman of Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission, was invited to defend the budget. He didn't show up. At the point, they were even trying to invoke the right of warrant of arrest. I don't know how they resolved, but at the end of the day, he didn't come. So all you have in that budget, there was nothing like scrutiny. It's just like garbage in, garbage out. The House of Reps, Senate, just returned the whole thing as the way it was sent to them. They just added some things to jack up the budget. But if Mr. President is saying he needs weekly or monthly review or update of performance, I wish him good. I wish him success. I will give him benefit of doubt, because if this is the first circle of budget is rolling out himself, I say this is what I want to run it, I wouldn't just condemn him from the beginning. I wish him success. But all the government we have had under democracy, our problem have always been misappropriation of funds.
How can he tackle this?
And every government will come and tell you that they want to fight corruption.
Can he make a difference?
That is the problem. But I'm only giving benefit of that so I don't look as if at every point in time one criticize.
But do you see him as someone that can make a difference?
He have not started like someone who want to make a difference. I must tell you the truth.
He has not started like that.
Obviously, look at the hardship his government have brought. Look at his speech of the first. Very fantastic. Very fantastic.
Which some people condemned.
No, why is it fantastic? He touched all the areas, but is he doing those things? He's not doing it. All those interventions you have mentioned before now, 7 years, 7 months, 6 months after you mentioned those things, he's not doing it. I said it the other time, Tawadunade was saying we should wait for time, we are giving time and all that. I was saying, do we wait until Jesus comes before you give 1 billion to the 75 companies you say you are going to give 1 billion each to? Though it's a loan, but do you wait until Jesus comes before you do it? But that in a way we galvanize economic activities and improve on our GDP, and it will make the companies have capacity to absorb more people who are in the labor force. We are talking about rolling out vehicles that run on CNG. More than 5-6 months after you said it, you are not doing it. You are talking about the issue of giving 1,500,000, as the case may be, to some good number of small and medium scale enterprises. More than 5 months after that promise, you are not doing it. You are talking about rolling out 10 billion to a good number of nano business owners, maybe 50,000 each. Up to now, more than 5 months, you are not doing it. So what gives us that implicit confidence that what you are saying now, you are going to do it? And you are talking about you want to fight corruption.
And that's what this Ejima is saying here.
We are not seeing any
man cannot fight.
We are not seeing anything on ground to prove that Mr. President, Senator Bola Tinubu-led government wants to fight corruption, other than the CBN. I'm not saying anybody that is accused should go and clear his name. But when you fight corruption, it's also to be holistic. The way and manner Muhammadu Buhari's government managed ways and means, was the president supposed to send a bill to National Assembly to regularize that spending or probe it? As we speak, instead of probing it, he wants to regularize what Muhammadu Buhari did, the illegality he committed using way and means in collaboration with CBN. Is that what he's supposed to do? Now, look at under COVID-19. We are made to understand that we consume up to 50 million of liters a day when people were locked down. You were the pressmen who were rendering essential services. Maybe people like you should explain to Nigerians how we spend, because you are the only one that had the authority and right to move around then. We were locked inside. And government made us understand that under Muhammadu Buhari, when we were inside, they were consuming 50 million liters of PMS a day. Is this government not supposed to probe it?
Is it possible?
And the trader money, all the money, school feeding, that runs into billion, are they not supposed to probe it? So what will make us see you serious to fighting corruption is when we see all these things on ground, not when you are fighting, though the person may be corrupt, I don't know. I'm talking about MFL. But all we see is because of MFL's policy of Naira redesign, which before he won election or before Anna became the winner, he was against that policy because he said it was targeted against him. So beyond arresting MFL, let us see him arresting another person and prosecuting that person. It's not even an arrest. Investigate people. Areas where they have misappropriated funds, prosecute them. Let us see people put on trial. That will take you serious.
All right, away from that, let's quickly move down to Pope Francis. What he said, he has extended prayers and condolences to the families of the 2023 Christmas Eve brutal attack in Plateau State. And we have been condemning Pope Francis for
Pope Francis.
Yeah.
Pope, as far as I'm concerned, he can condemn as a human being, but he cannot condemn as a man of God.
Why?
He's not competent to speak as a man of God.
To speak about the killings in Plateau State?
In his capacity as a human being, he can condemn. But if he's speaking his capacity as a man of God, I say he's not competent.
Why is he not competent?
How can you, according to the Catholic community, you say you are the Pope, you are endorsing that Reverend Fathers can bless same-sex marriage? Is that not absurdity? For the very reason God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, to the point that God has to send an angel to go and see what is happening for himself. And right there, they wanted to rape the angel. and you are endorsing it. That is from a pit of where. I no longer take it seriously. Don't you see that even Catholic bishops, yes, Catholic bishops in Nigeria have disowned that statement and said they are not going to accept it. So as far as I'm concerned, anything coming from Pope, I no longer take it seriously. Because of that, you need to go back, and I'm not saying I'm righteous anyway. He need to go back and repent and dedicate himself to Christ. Because of that, do you know the followership he command? Do you know how many people will believe him? Do you know how many people he will deceive? Coming out to tell the world that Catholic Church priests can now bless same-sex marriage. But that no matter the clarification he's trying to give, but giving approval for Catholic priests to bless same marriage, for me, the Pope have goofed.
All right, David Okafor, I greet this man called Matthew. For being an intelligent analyst. Happy New Year, Mr. Matthew. That's what David Okafor has written here.
David Okafor, thank you very much. I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your
all right, moving on to another person here. Those what anyone can just tell CBN to dish out from, like, just okay. I disagree with Matthew. That's what Odunlade Taiwo is saying. On what?
Let me hear the area he's agreeing with me.
Yeah.
Mr. Taiwo Odunlade, constructively, let me hear the areas you disagree with me.
Matthew, let us know. All right, King Ogba saying good morning, everybody. Saying Happy New Year to everyone. Adijo Elonge also saying good morning and Happy New Year to everyone. We appreciate you as well. Matthew, we have the first baby in the year 2024, and the wife of the vice president, Nana Shetima, visited the baby. Also, the first lady of the country, Senator Nuremi Tinubu, also visited the baby in Abuja yesterday. What's your take?
I think it's God that gives. Though the person they say is the first, maybe that is one that is on record.
1203.
No, I said maybe that is one that is on record. There could be other people in the villages that is not on record. But however it is, however I look at it, I think it's a welcome development that they are acknowledging that yes, this thing happened and they are identifying with them. I think it's a good thing.
Do you call the baby a lucky baby?
It's not about saying it's a lucky baby. It's God that decides when someone should come to this world.
Is the baby not lucky?
No, naturally, in the side I come from, if you are giving birth to during the festive period, they call you Obiaderi, meaning you come to enjoy, to eat. So,
and the baby has come.
And automatically, the baby will just earn himself or herself a name. You don't need to name that child again. They will just say this is Obiaderi.
And this one has come to enjoy. The wife of visiting the baby.
Of course, you have seen it. So
So this one is real Obiaderi.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate you for coming on board. Raphael, good morning to you, and Happy New Year once again.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Happy New Year to you, everybody. King Job, Happy New Year. Hope, Yamu, Engineer, Happy New Year to you. Charles Okechuku, Happy New Year to you. Akim Olasupo, Happy New Year to you. Modesty, Amuche, all of you. Happy New Year to you guys, Osas. Miss Osas, ladies and gentlemen, all of you. Aju Ojukwu Afro, all of you guys. Happy New Year to all our viewers, Mommy Kechi, Mama,
All the viewers,
America, Israel, all the viewers, all of you, even our CEO, Mr. Polui. Happy New Year. We are wishing all of you very, very prosperous New Year. A prosperous New Year for everybody. All round prosperity for all of you that are viewing.
All around prosperity.
Yeah, in sound health, financial blessings. What do we call it again? Just sound health, prosperity. Akunoba. So that's it. Whatever you
Is it
do.
going to be a prosperous year for the Nigerians?
The diaspora Nigerians are the people I'm wishing this. So because Nigeria here, you work hard for God to support you. You don't wait as Pope Francis from Vatican telling the MBF, Middle Belt Forum. I think understand the states within Middle Belt, topography. To go and pray so that God will fight Fulani herdsmen that are killing Christians. No, do you know what it means? Those guys should take arms. But what I'm saying is that they should cling with government. Government should give them an outfit, security outfit that will be taking care of that region. Are you listening to me? Paid by government under church.
But they have
Because Christians should defend. Say what?
local vigilantes.
Vigilantes, no. Local vigilantes are poorly funded. I mean state-owned. That's why we did state police. But you can see that MDAS or whatever, what they call them, chief of army staff or chief of general staff, the soldiers, are saying that if you allow civilians to use arms, they will turn it to, use it against people, use it to settle score, use it to rob. I didn't understand. That's why we should align with the local vigilante and the government together. I think understand, make it official so that the arms should be controlled. Everybody should know who is managing AK-49, AK-47, and so on and so forth. They will register it so that people will be communities in the Mid-Belt should be defending themselves. Or you see, all these Malians, Senegalese, Burkina Faso, Chadians, in the name of Fulani, controlling Plateau State, they will take over there. That is a tactical, systematic Islamization. I think understand. Before you know it, they will reduce the numbers of Christians in the Mid-Belt and virtually take over there. And we in the South that seems to be more religious, pray to God, pray. It is witches in the village that made those Fulani to go and attack people in the township. They will come gradually and do what? And fight us here. Black man believes that the attack in Plateau town was orchestrated by those witches in the villages. That is what they believe. Pray, die, those witches to die. You don't prepare. You are not well prepared, no proactivity, nothing. Until it happens, you will blame who, what do you call that bird? Owl, kudu, owl, that bird that dissolves at night. African man believe that it is winch. Or owl, their pronunciation. See, African man believe that bird is winch. You don't know? That is the level this continent has degenerated to atheism, superstition, and unimaginary stories, fictitious beliefs. They don't believe that they can never prepare now. You see, Francis Pope now believe that God. They don't do. Instead of equipping the Catholic Church, the general church all over the world, they have money. Mike, if you go to their routine or bulletin, you'll find out that over 2.something, nearly 2 billion people worship every Sunday in the Catholic. They get population more than any church. Yeah. I'm telling you, virtually, the whole African continent is the Anglican, the Catholic and the Anglican church are leading in population. Yet, you allow how many Fulani herdsmen to be what? Killing Christians on daily basis, cutting their necks, slitting their throats in Nigeria. The whole Catholic come out and equip themselves, equip the Mid-Beltans with arms, good arms, aligned with government. I think understand, officially, they can fight herdsmen to stand still. And they will never ever encroach on that region again. But they're all in the name of religion, in one God. Are you more religious than King David? Are you closer to God than King David, a man after God's heart? Provoke David, he will go and finish a whole town. In those days, they fight these current Philistines. Yes, they fought them to stand still. They bow before Jacob. They have God on their side. They have never turned around to God and start crying. If they do that, God knows what to do. God will follow them. You are still waiting for God to go and fight for the Mid-Beltans.
Let's move down.
That's why they are killing people in the Plateau State and killing people in Niger State. You are waiting for God to come and fight. What kind of belief is that?
Still on 2024. It's a new year. Of course, you know that the 28.78 trillion naira budget has been signed into law. And the president told his ministers to
be careful,
effectively, implement
that they are going to face sack failure to do that.
That is it.
Okay, let me tell you, Mike. Ask Mr. President, how many percentage of 28.7 trillion as budgeted this year are going to the salary of the people in the upper and lower legislative chamber? I'm not talking about ministries. Yes, and other federal government agencies. That salary, that budget is for chop arrangement. They have arranged it properly. That's why Godswill Akpabio was gently reading it, appropriating it, because they are going to spend it on themselves. Mike, that budget, let me tell you, is over 25% that will go to the salaries of our voracious politicians. Greedy, transactional politicians. They are doing transactions.
Stop somewhere and chop it.
They will chop it, not even chop, stop and chop. See, they are transactional politicians, as Obi called them. They are there for business.
Okay.
That 28 something trillion, how much is going to, how much is going for constituency projects? Constituency projects. Those people that were voted by the constituents in various districts in Nigeria, across Nigerian districts. How much out of this 28.7 trillion we get to them for developmental infrastructure there? They are going to share the money. If you are corrupt, you are telling Nigerians that you are fighting corruption. You are a liar. You are a pathological liar. The speed you lie is faster than ceiling fan. Because president is corrupt. Vice president is corrupt.
Yes.
Okay, vice president. Oh my God. People are going there because he born. The wife gave birth, Abi. 3 a.m. Abi. First
12:03.
Okay, 12:03. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When bandits and Boko Haram are busy killing people.
One of our viewers said, will they greet people or children that were killed? Will they visit
the parents
of children that were killed in Plateau or in the northern part of the country?
How many of the families were visited by Oluremi Tinubu
and the wife of
Chetima, Vice President? Oluremi Tinubu just carried that baby now. Someone's babies were chopped, macheted into pieces in Plateau State.
Yeah. Okay,
you are aware?
Choose. Yeah, that's better. Will the two ladies visit the baby if he's killed by bandits?
That's a good question. Yeah, that will go a long way, and it doesn't even need answer because it's so rhetorical. It's too obvious that those families who lost their loved ones, nobody. Oluremi Tinubu is not going there for information. No, Chetima's wife. None of them are going to that place. Now, it's that baby that they gave birth to now. People will be coming with eye service gifts to get favor from Vice President. Mr. Vice President, I'm here to greet your wife. That is why they are there.
But they extended their condolences.
Oh God, their condolences to the people doesn't matter. You should be there in person. That is what we seem to heal the wound on the body of the victims. I think understand. The victims' family, sorry. The victims' family should be commiserated. You should go there and sympathize with them. Show commiseration. Because it's not good enough to say these people are they were here. Police, go after them. Soldier, go after them. I condemn this killing. It is blah 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 blah. Go in person. Show commiseration. Be represented by someone. I think understand and show condolence. Physical cards, security outfits, align with government and the locals to treat this issue of insecurity in the Mid-Belt. People are killing Christians on a daily basis. Systematically, we are being Islamized in this country and nothing is going on. See, let me tell you, time shall come when the Fulani herdsmen are going to take over Niger State, Kogi State, Taraba State, Benue State, Plateau and Nasarawa. I'm telling you, it is being systematically orchestrated by these Fulani Janjaweeds that, has taken over the political stage or arena of northern Nigeria, from Mid-Belt up to the corners. They are there, and they don't want Christians to be in the Mid-Belt anymore.
Renewed hope this year.
What? Hope? Which hope? Renewed hope.
Not just hope.
Not hope, renewed one. Anyway,
because Nigerians criticized the performance of the president last year, which I am expecting as a Nigerian, that the president will do better this time around.
Hey,
in order for the president not to be criticized, I think he has warned his ministers, told them to perform, to live up to expectations. Now, can we have a better Nigeria in the year 2024?
If you ask me, I will tell you that every well-meaning Nigeria, every good Nigerian, every good Biafra Igbo man, every good Yoruba man as in Oduduwa, the Hausas as in Arewa, every good Nigerian that loves God, I think you pray in your mind, you pray for yourself, your family and children. God is going to bless you this 2024. Because the government is for Nigerian money, Nigerian resources. They are here to make the use of the money. They are not here to use the money for you and I. So that's why I said, channel your prayer to your family, your business. That's how God is going to bless you. And they don't sleep every day. You keep on sleeping. Every night you lie down. There are things to do. You need to work hard. At night, you need to write. There are things you can go through. You write with your lap or your phone, your biro or your paper. I think you understand. During the day, work hard. Find something doing. Don't say a renewed hope for Nigeria. Which hope is being renewed? Hope is being renewed at the office of the presidency, where every Ghana must go, everybody, every local chiefs, all those dubious Oba, Eze, all those dubious Igbo chiefs are visited every day and go home with Ghana must go. Is that a renewed hope? The money you give them in Ghana must go, they will eat it and eat it and eat the destinies of all the subjects. They are subjects in their various communities. That one is not a renewed hope. It's another renewed change that we bargained for during Obama, Jonathan regime. A change that we all said it must come. And when it came, it was a change, a bloody change, a change for economic what? Bastardization that has put us in this kind of circumstances.
Okay,
See, let me tell you,
thank you.
2024 has come. We had to work hard. The only thing we can do now is to renew what happened 23 years ago. That is another answers. That's what my prediction goes. Yes, that's
Sorry for revolution. All right, on this note, we'll say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join me next time on the same platform. Michael Adebule remains my name. Behind the camera, I have Samuel Oyebinkwe there. Eric, also doing a great job. Thank you so much, viewers. We really appreciate you. Happy New Year. I wish you a prosperous one. Don't forget to subscribe on our sister channel, Flip TV Plus. So, the main channel, Flip TV. Social media handles are right on the screen. You can join me on Facebook at Michael Timitaya Adekule, Instagram, Michael Timitaya Adekule, and on TikTok, Mike Flip TV. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm signing out. Bye for now.